Oh, greetings from Frogtoad Manor. Yep, this is Toad. And this is kind of going to be a little different video. Going to be heading out on the road and just take y'all with me. We'll see what happens. And this is the rig we'll be driving. And we're going to be headed from deep south down Louisiana way all the way to just outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And as you can see, it's starting to get dark here. And we're going to be on Prepperstalklive Live in about half an hour. And as soon as I hang up from that show, I'm going to jump in here and head off. See ya. That's what you call running into a sunrise. Yeah, it is so humid out here this morning. Gotta run the windshield wipers. I left, I don't know, I guess about 2 or 3 hours ago. Maybe a little more, heck, I don't know. What time is it? Let's see. Yeah, about 4 hours. Just figured that's kind of a cool sunrise. Wanted to give you a look at it. So we're on the road heading up to Pittsburgh. Alright, well, I don't know if we're going to get another look at it or not. Sorry about the bouncing, I've got the thing in my hand. There we go. And yeah, we're just outside Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Alright, well, anything interesting comes, I'll turn this thing back on again. Hey, well, we're at the Pennsylvania Welcome Center over on I-80. I always try every year when I come through and I hit a state line, I always try to make sure I go in, and a lot of times they give away free maps and stuff. But it's not really what I wanted to show you. Yeah, everybody's seen 18-wheelers and whatnot, but how about a 76-wheeler? I came across this while they're I guess they're inspecting it. And just give you an idea how big it is, you can see the small state trooper car back there. Gentleman walking. This is it's a wind turbine head. And we're standing on the blade end of it. You can see where the mount is, where it'll be eventually mounted on its swivel. And it's 3 car spaces long. The thing's huge, and it must weigh a ton, or several tons. They've really got it spread out. In fact, you can see the inspector's feet sticking out from underneath there. I guess they're giving it a look over before they take it into the great state of Pennsylvania. Alright, well, I'm going to go in and find out what propaganda I can get, maybe some free maps. Check back with you in a bit. Wow, that was mildly exciting. Had a little problem. I'm here in, I don't know, probably about 15-20 miles west of Tuscaloosa, Alabama now, and I have a slightly modified driver's side mirror. I don't know if you can see in the mirror very well. I'll show it again later. But what happened was I had a pretty nasty blowout on the driver's side trailer tire, and it quite handily removed the fender off that side of the trailer and scuffed it up a little bit, which, you know, that kind of happens. But a piece of the tire came here and 86 the driver's side mirror. Now hopefully that's just not a big deal. We'll see when I get home. So what ended up doing is I stopped at a Flying J, which was lucky. There was a Flying J truck stop right the next exit. I pulled over on the side of the freeway and changed the spare, put the spare on the trailer, then went to the Flying J and had bought me a spot mirror for a big truck. It's a rectangular mirror there, turned sideways, and just duct taped it on there, because there's no way I can drive down the road safely with no driver's side mirror when I'm towing a trailer. That's not going to happen. And I turned around and went back to a Walmart again, which was only a couple of it was 2 exits back east. And wouldn't you know it, they don't have my size of trailer tire mounted, and of course it's after business hours, and I didn't even see a tire in there anyway that was the right size. So bottom line is gonna limp along here. I got about 200, closer to 300 miles left to get back to the house, and just gonna have to limp along. Maybe when I get into Meridian, Mississippi, assuming I make it. My spare's, not the greatest in the world. Hoping maybe the Walmart there in Meridian will have the tires mounted. They have them at the Walmarts where I am. So I guess it's just a kind of a hit or miss thing whether they have the right one. But it is not my cup of tea cruising down the road here with, on the spare with 300 miles left to go, and not much chance of getting another tire except for that. So, well, we'll check in. See. Very early in the morning in Meridian, Mississippi. There's the spare on the very clean side of the trailer. It's clean because the that fender that used to be there is now somewhere laying on the road somewhere in Alabama, and got some scuff marks. That trailer, when that tire went, it just exploded. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but it actually smashed the it just ripped open the sides there. Not open, but it's going to take some work with a dead blow hammer to kind of put that back the way it belongs. But, this is bad. Yeah, I would have liked to have kept my fender. But when it smashed, I don't know if the other video caught it real well, but when that tire exploded, it shot stuff all the way up there. And it took out the mirror. So that sucks even worse. But, part of the road of life. Oh yeah, let me take you around here. I probably should have left this thing sitting on the side of the road. But, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. Fender, tire, anyway. This was the casualty. And, I don't know what caused it to fail. The thing is so destroyed now, it's going to be impossible to tell. But you can see that the tread failed completely, all the way around, and that's what caused the shrapnel that took out the side of the trailer, the fender, and the mirror. So I'm just hanging out here waiting for somebody to show up so I can buy some tires. I'll be back. I hope you don't mind, do you? This is just funny. My partner's gonna get a kick out of this.
Alright, let's flip it over, see if we got anything on the back side. See anything? Okay. Looks good. All right.
And we're back at dafrogtoad Manor. And yeah, the mirror's all fixed now. That turned out to be relatively easy. Just took it down to the glass shop and they popped another one on there. But still got to get some fender and deal with that. Anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride. You know, there's a lot more. As it said in the annotation, some things happened between and on the way out and on the way back, and we'll bring that to you as soon as I can get it all edited. Until then, fair winds, y'all. We'll see you next time around.